Well, what happened with me, I was a working mom with a young boy, and I was working normal, going to work 5, 6 days a week, depending if I worked on a Saturday. And then when I lost my father, I was just in shock that so bad that I just couldn't sleep. We were very close, and I was basically, I would call it grief stricken. You go into shock and it creates soul fragments outside of you. So it kind of splits your emotional body. And I went from sleeping normal to being able to sleep maybe 2 hours a night through sheer exhaustion. And I was hyperactive because I couldn't rest. And I found anxious, and a lot of things that I later found out were linked to symptoms of PTSD. So that's what turned me from working in architecture to looking for some help. And I had a friend who was an energy healer, and she did some healing on me. And I was like, wow, I've got to learn how to do this. So I felt so much better even after one session. I
Wow.
thought, I'm going to learn how to do it and, just maybe do it part time. That wasn't what the universe had planned for me. It's been a full time thing ever
Wow.
since. I learned energy healing first, and then I did some work with shamans, and I went back to university and studied hypnotherapy, counseling, some psychology stuff, or a linguistic programming, and kind of created it. It kind of evolved. Then it started off with what I call crystal key. Was I was using diamond energy at the time, which going back 25 years ago now was very new to people. It was a very high frequency energy, and it felt really cool. And I was using that energy and started to paint. I started painting. I got the urge to buy some canvases and some acrylics and started painting. And then I got what I would call a download of all this new way of healing. And I was told you're going to be given a healing system, and you will call it crystal key healing. And it's key as in Ki, which is prana, chi energy.
Yes.
And it kind of evolved from there, really. I've never looked back. I've loved it as well. I'm passionate about it.
Wow. I mean, so the crystal key, by the way, I'm based in Tokyo, Japan. So key is actually also Japanese, from
Yes, I know it's
Reiki.
Japanese. Yeah. Chi is
Yeah.
China and prana is India and ki is Japanese. Yeah.
Yes. And so about the crystal key system. So you say so you got it as a download, yeah? And so even the name of the healing modality was basically like downloaded into your consciousness, is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, when I was, when you're painting, when you're in the moment with something, it's a bit like meditation. And as I
Yes.
was painting, information was coming into my mind and ways to heal with this higher frequency energy that was coming through me at the time. So I wrote it down, copyrighted it, and it's kind of evolved from there, really. Then I learned the other modalities and brought the best of those into what I was doing, and it kind of, evolved into what it is today. And now I'm using something which is like a quantum portal, which is basically I connect people to source energy and through the source into the void if their body's capable of taking that higher frequency. And then it's like opening a big wind tunnel, like a vacuum cleaner portal in front of them that sucks out the negative stuff and their old memories and the problematic things and replaces it with either source energy or pure consciousness, the bliss energy. So it's evolved over the years, and it's becoming extremely powerful now.